Good morning everyone, welcome to LostPhoenix Gaming. We're looking at championships, but before we start we need to go into difficulty and settings and change your driver tile difficulty to highly skilled, because if you don't, there's a good chance your championship's going to fail, because this is a bug in the game. The devs have said it's not going to be fixed until Series 5, and we've only just started Series 4, in case to show our priorities I guess. But this is the workaround to manually go in and do it before you start the event. So with that, I'll start the championship. It's turbocharged and cross country. We've got Airfield cross country, Ranas and Tropico cross country circuit. C-class cars. I'm going to go for the Landrover Defender. I've got the C-class tune on it called Championship. This is pretty much one of the best things I've got to do this with. It is supposed to be all about the countries in the World Cup, but it does seem that certain cars are eligible whilst others are not. So obviously there's a hidden second restriction set which is not being shown to people. So I'm going for the Landy on this one because I've covered off Germany a bit, I've covered off some Japan, I've got some England here, some old Blighty, and we're loading into the airfield now, so let's go, shall we? C-class, not going to be the quickest thing in the world. Pulling away, woo, I've earned a super wheel spin. Yeah, off track complete, 'cause that's the championship I did before this in the Nissan, which is great fun. Trying to pass all these lot, absolutely sliding it everywhere. This is my big issue that I've got with... Oh my god, don't flip it. Yeah, this is a big issue I've got with cross country. Is that you're subject to all these physics, to the wet, to the uneven surfaces, to the bumps, to the jumps, everything. And these do slow you down, alter the way that you drive. Like sliding around like that. The AIs aren't affected by this. I'm all for having realistic physics in the game, because quite frankly that's what makes the game kind of cool and puts a bit of challenge in. When you race against AIs who don't have those effects, it's a very uneven playing field. It's an uneven race. I'm sliding around there and you're just cruising around, top speed, yeah, no problem, stuck to your lines. And that's the thing that annoys me, and I think this is what annoys a lot of people. And cross country is the event where it's more pronounced because of the nature of the uneven surface. I'm going to hit rewind because I slid out and hit the building. I've done the road racing, I've done the dirt racing, all fun, no issues, actually really enjoyable, which is probably for the first time in Horizon 5 I've actually enjoyed doing a championship, because they are quite a grind, they are quite frustrating, and they're just not fun. Although the road racing and the dirt racing are actually really fun to do. And I thought, yeah, okay, this is cool. You know, they've nerfed loads of stuff, completely balked the game up, but maybe they've actually put some stuff in which helps people, which actually does make the game more enjoyable to play. I think, okay, that's cool. Maybe they have adjusted the dirt racing and the road racing, but it's left for cross country as the biggest bunch of arseholes going. So I don't know. What do you think about this one? But certainly, driving around here, I'm thinking, oh, this is basically the same old crap that we've been getting very irritated with since the game launched. So hopefully road and dirt have been sorted. We'll see when we get higher end championships in them, I guess. But cross country, definitely, even in the lower end cars like this, is completely and utterly shambolic. And it may look like I'm doing alright on here, but I'm not. I'm just scraping by. And I'm recording this audio after the fact, so I know what's happened in the next 2 races after this, and it only gets worse from here. This is why when I do see cross country up there, I thought, oh no, this is going to be a pain. It is. There's a point where I used to like cross country in Horizon 4, and then they changed all the AIs around, and it all became stupid. And then this came out, and they've took that stupidity and run with it. They've taken it to a whole new level. But let's get this one sorted, get first, at least then it does take a little bit of pressure off on the other ones, although, like I said before, with Captain Hindsight here, right, I know it gets worse from here on out. But coming up to the line anyway, I try not to be negative, you know, I want to be happier. But some things you just have to complain about, some things just don't make you feel happy, and cross country on this game is one of them. But that's the first one out of the way. So you get 20 points on that. And those Renault 5 turbos are completely overpowered. They're terrible. I have tried it. I've got Lost Ranas here, by the way. Yeah, I've tried doing this in one of those Renault 5s. And you just couldn't turn on it. You literally just spin in a circle. It was terrible. Our VAIs are running them at super speed. Oh, it's irritating. It really is. That's why I didn't go for it. Even though they're sort of my biggest pain in the arse for this one. So I'm flying down here. Give you a nudge. Trying to keep myself actually on the track, on the course. You're not budging out, but I managed just to get into third. And I got these two Renaults, and I did, like I said, tried them. They're driving super fast, perfect, and all this stuff. When I did it, I was just spinning it all the time. And I'm not actually too bad with Renaults. I like the Renault 5s. One of my favourite cars in Horizon 4 was the Forza edition. But no, you can't do this stuff. Cross country in them at all. Dirt racing, completely. Cross country, no. This just shows like the bullshit, which is the AIs. Hit rewind on that. So I was going to spin off on that. Because when you tune a car, it tends to be a balance between stability and acceleration. So it's going to be handling or acceleration. So you can absolutely bomb it in a straight line, but you can't turn. It doesn't drive right. Or you can completely cook the handling up, and you've got no acceleration. You just sit in the back of a pack. So tuning is basically finding that balance. And the AI cars don't have that balance. They have the top ends of both. So whereas you could tune for stability and handling and lose your speed and your acceleration, they've got that and they've kept their speed and acceleration. And it's an absolutely, it's a pain. And I'm sliding up there. I'll hit rewind. And rewind's a thing here. Because the other stuff, yeah, happy with that. No problems, made me feel happy. Championships were running quite well. Felt fun to play. This is just a nightmare. If it wasn't for the fact I was sort of chasing points on this stuff. Did I miss a checkpoint? Yeah, I think I did. The fact I was chasing points on this stuff is the only reason why I haven't sort of just skipped this and said, you know what, it's not worth it. It isn't. I mean, I've got my points for this week. I'm not bothering with a trial because I tried it about 10 times. I had 10 goes on the trial. And just couldn't do it. Not because the car was rubbish or anything like that. It was because my teammates. I'd have teammates who were ramming everybody everywhere and just completely sabotaging their own team. And then I'd have teammates who were coming in completely unsuitable, untuned cars and just sitting at the back and dragging all the points down. So I said I've given up on it. I don't need it. I don't need the points. I don't care. I've got one more Forza fun anyway, and I'll have enough for the hoonigan. But that's the second one out of the way. Few rewinds, but got it done. Next up, third one, final one, Tropico Cross Country. This is a nightmare. What you're seeing here is my final run. I must have hit restart on this a good 7, 8, 9, possibly more times to do this, because it's absolutely soaking wet. I'm sliding everywhere. All these cars are just flying off without any sort of issues with their handling. And I'm basically struggling to catch up, and this is just a pain. It really is. I mean, I've got 2 first places, so I'm alright on points. I would normally go for second on this, but this is a struggle. I'm in 4th, and this is just bad. Absolutely no turning there whatsoever. None. And you can't sort the tyres out, miss. You can't tune it and put better tyres on, because it takes it out of the C class. So these have to be stock. So I'm into 5th. This is my point. This is like a highlight of all that's wrong with the AIs in this game. Give you a nudge. I've lost speed on that one. And those lot have just flown off. Look at the gap on the mini-map there. That is so crazy. That is so stupid. And I'm being passed there. This is so mad. I've got a genuine off-road car here. I'm being passed by a family saloon. What the... Yeah. And I'm just going completely wide because I cannot get the grip. Right, into 4th. Those other 3 have gone off. There's no way in hell I'm catching them. None. I'm just going to have to hope that I've got enough points to win this. Because there's no way I'm catching them at that distance. No way. Yeah, and you're just sailing past me like no problems. Oh, and you're turning, trying to slow me down. The driving is so dodgy on this. It's any wonder that I ram all the AIs and knock them about, because they do the same to me. Those first 3 are already through the finish line. Well, they will be now. Yeah, there you go. They're through the finish line. This is madness. This is absolutely mad. So 5th place or 4th place, or whatever it was I got there, 4th place. Let's see how we look on the points, because this is just chaos. This is carnage. 12 points from 52, so I'm joint top with one of the Renaults. So basically I won it just. But yeah, this is my problem. I mean, if it wasn't for points, I'll just dump this championship and say forget it. Not worth doing. Play for fun, you know. You get the Porsche Macan for this, which I've got, so I'll probably gift it. And that's it, a few points. That is that. Hopefully found this useful, entertaining. So until next time, thank you for watching. And yes, we have got a championship we can scream at this week.